Salutations, it's Mr. Dube. At times we experience severe disappointment and allow for frustration and even anger to build up within ourselves simply because we forget a fundamental truth about this reality and we begin expecting our rewards, blessings, and dreams to be facilitated through the wrong places. We forget a fundamental truth that is, it is between ourselves and our Creator. It is between yourself and God, between yourself and Allah, between yourself and Hashem, Jehovah, Mudimu, Unkulunkulu, Source, whatever beautiful name you wish to call it. It is between yourself and them. Nobody else. So when you are going out there and you are performing acts and you are planting seeds of goodness into this life, into this world, and you are coming to the aid of people, you are helping people, you're assisting people, you're making life easier for people in every single possible way that you can think of, you should not be expecting your reward from any of those people. You should not be expecting a favor from any of those people. And if you are, then there's this quote I saw online not so long ago that's read that if you are doing things for people and expecting something in return, then you are doing business. You are not doing kindness. Because kindness is giving freely, knowing that I'm expecting nothing from these people. I am giving them simply because that is what my Maker has instructed me to do. That is strengthening the bond between myself and my Creator. That is strengthening the relationship between myself and my Creator. And I am trusting Him to see myself and see me performing these acts and doing these acts, some in public, some in private, some that nobody even knows, helping people and when nobody even knows, between myself and that individual, between myself and that stranger. I'm not expecting anything from that stranger. I shouldn't be expecting anything from that stranger. I shouldn't be expecting anything from my friend. I shouldn't be expecting anything from my sister, my brother, anybody in this world, in this life. I shouldn't be expecting anything from anyone in this realm. And if they do assist me and they come to my aid and they help me, I mustn't assume that it's because he's my brother. It's because I've known him my whole life. It's because of my sweet words or my long sob story that I sent to them that compelled them to help me. I must remember that even if they do help me, it's because the source, the maker, compelled them to help me. He facilitated that. He's the one who facilitated that to happen so that person may aid me. So even if you're in an environment, you're in an organization, and you're giving your all, and you're contributing your best, and you're working with a pure heart, do not be despondent, do not get frustrated, do not get upset if the same environment does not reap you any rewards. Because your rewards can come from anywhere. Only Source can decide that. You can be grinding in one place for 5 years and nothing happens, and you move to a new environment and you're there for 6 months and your whole life changes. Because that's what your God, your Creator, your Maker, your Creator, your God, the one that speaks to you in your heart and in your soul, that resonates with you, your God decided that to happen. Even though there's only one power, there's only one God. But all roads lead to Rome, because no matter what channel you take, no matter what route you take, no matter what path you take, is ultimately going to lead us to the same source. So your God ultimately decided that that would happen. So when you're out there and you're performing at work and you're helping people in private and you're being kind to your family members, you're being kind to your friends, and you're offering them your hand, do not expect anything from them, because you'll be highly disappointed. You'll ask yourself, man, I came through for this person so many times. I've done this and that and this and this and that and this and that for them. And I'm asking them for one simple thing and they can't help me. Then you'll feel upset, because you're doing business, and in business there's risks. You may invest in something and it just doesn't work out, doesn't pay you anything. Invest in a person, invest all that energy in a person, and then that person does nothing for you. They just walk away, whether it's a friend or a romantic partner. You're kind to this person, you go the extra mile, you do everything for them, you invest in them. And then down the line, they leave you for another person. Then you get disappointed, upset, because you're looking for your rewards and expecting them from the wrong place. So if you're doing things with the pure heart, with pure intentions, and you're aware that it's between yourself and God, there's actually a quote by Mother Teresa somewhere, which in the end it says, it's between you and God anyway. I'll be paraphrasing now, but it's like, you may be kind and people will take your kindness for weakness. Be kind anyway. You may give and people will think you're giving with ulterior motives. You should give anyway. But at the end of the quote just says, ultimately, it's between yourself and God anyway. And that's how you should approach your life in order to avoid disappointment, avoid frustrations, that expect nothing from man. Expect nothing from man. Men are they're just middlemen. That's all you are. We are middlemen between ourselves and each other's dreams and blessings. We just facilitate. So when a person comes to you and asks you for something, it's not that you are great, it's just that God sent them to you. So you can help them facilitate their dream or blessing or their prayer through you. And when you get blessings or someone helps you and they do something kind to you, yes, thank them. Yes, thank them and be grateful. You should be grateful because they also have free will. They could have gone against that feeling that they had in their heart to help you and done something else. They have free will to you. So yes, thank them for helping you. But ultimately remember where it came from. Who facilitated that? Who touched their heart and made them feel compelled to assist you? It's got nothing to do with you. Yes, you played your role, but ultimately it has nothing to do with you. You don't decide whether that person is going to help you or not, because you're not in charge of this place. So when you go out there and you're planting seeds of goodness and you're helping people or you're working hard and you're trying to reap some form of rewards from an environment, working really hard, you're putting in the long hours, you're just going the extra mile, but with a pure heart. You're not moaning while you're doing it, you're not complaining, your heart is pure. You're really giving to this organization because you believe in it. You believe it's going to grow, you believe it can take you places. So you're working hard, you're working longer than everybody else because you are in love with the vision of that organization. And then you find they don't reward you, they promote somebody else. Now you're upset, now you're angry, now you're mad because it's not you. But you're limiting yourself. You're limiting all the avenues, limiting all the other avenues available because it's not your job to worry about how. You don't worry about how. You're like, God, I'm going to give because that's what you have told me to do. And I know that if I give, one day when I'm in need, someone will give to me. May not always be in the same place. May not always be the same person. But whatever you reap is what you have sown. So if you're putting out good energy, good, you shall reap it later. Reap what you sow. So you just keep sowing, just keep planting those seeds of goodness. Doesn't matter. People will take advantage of you. People will think you are weak. People will think all sorts of things. You just keep planting those seeds of goodness. Keep planting them. And expect nothing from man, and only expect your rewards, your blessings, and only expect your dreams to be facilitated by your Maker. Then you'll never be disappointed, you'll never be frustrated, because you'll understand that he's a human being. He's got flaws just like yourself. He's selfish, he's self-centered just like yourself. So at the end of the day, when he turns his back on you or doesn't aid you, do not get upset, because God will send other people to manifest other people, other situations that will lead you to what you wanted. Only if you keep your heart in faith. Because once you start getting upset and start getting angry and start feeling negative energy, you kind of distance yourself from your Maker. You know, the energy, God vibrates at different frequencies, not at a low vibration. So you have to be of a good heart, pure heart. None of us here have pure hearts, I believe, but as pure as you can be, with the best of intentions, so you can vibrate and harbor no negative energy. Because once you start feeling frustrated, angry, you distance yourself from your Creator. and it slows down the manifestation or those things coming to pass or your prayers coming to pass because you have now distanced yourself from Him because you're upset and you forgot that He is in charge. Just trust Him. Keep sowing the seeds and trust Him. And expect that when the time is right, when the moment has arrived, He will bring other people, He will create the circumstances, He will create the moments that will facilitate and allow for your dream, for your vision, for your hopes, for those blessings and rewards that you're expecting to come to pass. So remember, it is between yourself and God, and all other relationships in this life are secondary. So when you're going out there and you are sowing and you're putting out good energy and you're putting out good karma into the world and good energy and planting good seeds, remember at the end of the day, the rewards are not going to come from those people, but they come from your Creator, because at the end of the day, it's not between yourself and man, it's not between yourself and people, it's between yourself and your God.